Yesterday in the client meeting, I gave the clients the news, the bad news that we were not able to complete the stories in this sprint. Okay, so the challenge with the stories that we were not able to fulfill is that the data we are talking about has a huge number of records, and the facility that we are using is AWS Lambda and API Gateway, and API Gateway has 30-second time limit. Okay, and if the Lambda does not complete the processing by 30 seconds, then there's a timeout happening and a disconnect between the front end and the back end. Okay, so what is happening is the processing of the huge data, that's a challenge. Then this 30-second hard limit of the API gateway is another challenge. Plus, so what we are doing, what we try to do, based on the suggestion, we try to do everything by a query. So that is making the database get hang, and on top of it, 30-second time limit is getting breached. Okay, so what we try to do again is we try to get everything to the front end and process them. Okay, but front end is getting hanged. So finally what we have done is, firstly we have brought the control to the front end, like processing of the lambdas. We have got the duplicate check its own API. Okay, so that is happening at the database level. Okay, simple group by query. Okay, with the having clause having more than one. Okay, and so that's taking around 12 seconds. Okay, then the other processing of the other records where we check the column level errors, so that is being happening in what we are doing is we are kind of getting a chunk of the data out from the database using limit and offset parameters that we are passing to the AWS Lambda via query parameters, and then we are kind of processing the data within the Lambda. Okay, so in database it's a simple query, but processing is happening in the Lambda. So doing that, each chunk is getting processed in around 10 seconds. Okay, I'm talking about like 50,000 rows. Okay, so that is the big problem. The challenge is now resolved. Yeah, with that we told to the clients the big challenge is now resolved, but the related other changes that's relevant for the project to work properly, that we still have to do. So that we are going to do in the next sprint. So the clients were understanding about it, and I think we have got really good clients. So thank you, clients. Bye.